The gem world is in disarray, and it's going to take a lot more than their hero Amethyst to save them all. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Young Justice issue number 4 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, the bulk of our heroes are still the prisoners of Dark Lord Opal, and because they're doing a hard time in the gem cells, they figure now's a good time for a story. A story within a story, if you will, which has pretty much been exactly what this whole first arc of New Young Justice has been all about. This time, we're focusing on Amethyst. Real name Amy Winston, and no, I'm not exactly sure how much of the New 52 version of Amethyst stuck around. I'm gonna guess very little, and I'd be shocked if anyone in my comment section actually remembered the stuff they changed. Long story short, she is from Gemworld originally, but she was raised on Earth, which is why she has a human name and why she kind of goes back and forth. Amethyst of Gemworld, of course, is always opposing the actions of the evil Dark Lord Opal, who in some versions killed her parents. They don't say if that still stands here in this newest version. What we do know for sure though is that Opal has been using all of this fear over the crises and the destruction that it's causing throughout Gemworld to rally a bunch of the other noble gem houses to his side. Amethyst tries to call them all out on their BS, but she keeps getting talked down to like a child, and I'm also reminded that yeah, she's supposed to be younger, but she was also drawn to be much older in the New 52. The Gem Council decrees that if Amethyst can't get her crap together, and soon they're going to send her back to Earth, which I guess is the Gemworld equivalent of sending someone to their room. Now at the other end of the story, Superboy Connor Kent finally decides to nut up and help out Bart Allen defeating a bunch of Opal's goons that have come to his farm to harass him. Again, in this story, Impulse basically embodies the entire audience reading this book right now, awash with questions. Hey, how did you meet your wife? Hey, what's the deal with your kid? Is there a deal? All these questions, though, are sadly once again put on the back burner. Now, in a hilarious twist of fate, the good guys don't even have to deal with Opal's guards. They end up taking themselves out when they dare to go through Jinny Hex's truck. You'll recall she was carrying something rather dangerous, something with a connection to her great-great-grandfather to Metropolis, and something that blows up the bad guys. So she was carrying a plot device is what you were saying, a weapons-grade plot device. It's during all of this chaos Superboy is able to swoop on in and save his team, who of course absolutely remember him at first sight, even though again they'd been running with the idea that he had actually been deleted from continuity. Well, apparently not. It's a heartwarming reunion, but the good guys know that they're basically out of the frying pan and into the oven right now, as they still need to escape Gemworld and deal with Dark Lord Opal. And as Amethyst's own flashback story catches up to modern times, we realize that this is way more important to her than anything else. This is her last chance. If she screws this up, they really are going to exile her back to Earth. And so that was Young Justice issue number 4, everybody, and overall I thought it was a pretty good little focus piece for Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld, one of those magical DC characters I think we can all agree might be capable of more, but who never quite seems to get there. I would also be lying if I didn't say that now that we actually know what's going on with Connor Kent Superboy, now that we finally have our answer after all these years, and now that they're pretty much brushing aside any and all continuity complications in exchange for just saying, hey, he's back now, everyone remembers him, it's all good, my actual interest in this book, kinda starts to degrade a little bit. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, I maintain this is probably one of the better things Brian Michael Bendis is actually writing at DC currently, but I just don't know if this is going to hold my interest for much longer without doing something special. Overall, though, I think I'd feel comfortable giving this one a 7 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, Cape Joel again. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not take a look at some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're feeling in a charitable mood, why not check out my Patreon page. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So, until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I will be continuing to make more comic book videos that smack of greatness. Bye-bye.